Hello Daydreamers! Welcome to Empire Total War. This is Dario. Hello. And this is the third video on how to mod your Empire Total War. The first one, we went through the basics, just a very simple, very quick video to show you where to look and where to find the folders that are required to mod the game. And the second one, I show you a light overhaul with mod that changes just graphical and stuff, but still vanilla. Now today we're gonna check a total overhaul. I'm actually gonna check this mod, the Empire Total Factions 2, which changes the core game. It is a campaign AI, battle AI, a ton of stuff. Now these type of mods are also very easy to install, and the good thing about these mods actually is you can have several of them. If you check in my desktop, you can see that I have already two installed. I have the Hellas mod and I have the Empires of Destiny. These are also what I call self-folded games, and so you understand what that means. If we check here the description, so this Empire Total Factions is a combination of the several start post mods that make playable all factions in early, late and warpath campaigns. With ETF, you can play as any faction with a couple of clicks, without replacing, copying or deleting any files. Moreover, the mod uses its own folder and do not overwrite any of your vanilla files. When you run ETF, the mod graphical user interface appears like this. So, before anything, let's go like always, right click, properties, install files, browse, and this will go to our main game folder, right? Okay, so our main folder, if you check what I already have, you see here the Hellas. So I have already installed that mod that you saw in the desktop. I have also, you see EOD, and that is the Empires of Destiny with different stuff, and here's the Hellas, etc. But we will talk about that in even another more advanced video, how to do it. But these mods are actually, if you want to play several mods, this would be the easiest way to do it, because each one of them, as long as the core files are vanilla, meaning that in your script folder that I already showed you in the first video how to get here, you go to the scripts, there's no user file. If you have a user script, when you launch one of these self folded mod, the game will crash. You have to, because it creates its own user script when you start you launch the mod, and when you exit, as it says here, when you exit the mod, let me show you. You can install the mod using here, download the file and zip it and run, and install the mod following the screen. Make sure that you install in your main Total War file. That's where we are. Always start Steam manually, and then start the ETF using the desktop shortcut. Select your campaign and play. No command is needed to be added in user Empire script text. So what this means, after we install the mod, we will have in our desktop an icon like this others that I already installed. So the Hellas or that. As long as the core install files are vanilla, you just launch this and it will work. However, if there's a user script in here, it will crash, right? So you just have to make sure that there's nothing in here, and that's it. So let's see. You download the file, there's a download link, etc., and you just have to unzip it. So I already downloaded, and this Empire Total Factions, I have a ton of them, as you can see. I haven't even opened it. So let's use, I recommend 7-zip. The modders always recommend this instead of WinRAR, etc., because 7-zip has the best, I don't know how, I don't really know what it means. It just with WinRAR, sometimes the files can get corrupted, some data, bitrate, whatever stuff gets missing or whatever, and then it doesn't run. 7-zip for the free apps, it seems to be the best, and that's why I recommend it. So we extracted right there. So I have it for another occasion. Okay, you can leave it wherever it is. I'm gonna delete this. I don't need it anymore. Okay, so now what we do this after we have unzipped it, we are gonna place it on our game folder, right? It says here, download the file, unzip it. We already did, and run it, and install. Oh, actually, we can run it anywhere. It doesn't have to be in the game folder, but you have to install the files in your Empire Total War folder. So just, I'm gonna copy it from here, even though it's not needed, and I'm gonna place it in here. So we have it already in the Empire Total War. I think it's gonna be easier like that. This put it away. Okay. So this is our main folder. You can see I have it installed in the E drive, blah blah blah, common Empire Tower. So we are gonna double click on it and follow the instructions. You could leave it at the desktop or wherever you want. I'm just gonna put it here because we can follow the path and it's easier to direct the launcher. You don't have enough space. Okay. Don't panic. What we have to do when this happens to you, that is very common. You have to go to properties, if I remember, and compatibility. Run we can run the compatibility troubleshooter and let the Windows try recommended settings. Windows Vista, okay. Okay. Test the program. There it is. Okay. So just I haven't tried. This is the first time that I try to install the mod, and I'm doing it on purpose to find something like this. If you run into a problem, there's always a solution, and in worst case scenario you just delete the files and go back to vanilla and start again, or you say forget, pardon my French, I don't want to play this mod, I tried something else. So crashes to desktop, etc. It will happen when you start fiddling with different mod files, etc. But this mod should be very easy actually to run them. So next, yes, it works. Okay, and close. So next, I agree, otherwise you cannot play. And now we need to set up, we'll install the files in the following directory. You can choose another path by pressing browse below, otherwise press next. So it's not here, our game, you can see, is in my case is in the E drive, so we're gonna change that. Go to browse and my PC, this PC, the drive E, the files 86, Steam library, common, and Empire Total War. Where is Empire Total War? Empire Total War. Okay. And next. Now this is gonna take some time. I might have to cut and join you after because I'm using a screen recorder, and I don't know, that it takes a lot of the system, it seems. But let's try it. Let's do not create a group in the start menu. No. Okay. Create a shortcut. Yes, you need this to launch the game afterwards. So let's do that. Yes, shortcut will be created. Now here was already telling you, always start Steam manually and then start the mod using the desktop shortcut. So before launching, you must have Steam running in the background. Now if you click play in here, what it's gonna do is launch vanilla. but you just leave the Steam in the background, and then you will check. You will click on the mod icon. Let's go ahead and install the mod, and hopefully it doesn't take very long. 1 minute, it says. In a future video, what I will do is do a tailored campaign. So I'm gonna use mods that like a core mod that unlocks factions, for example, but doesn't add units or graphical stuff, and then I'm gonna start adding the smoke effects, this and that, and put it all together. And I don't know if it's gonna work, or maybe we get crash to desktop, but I hope we get some, and we have to find out how to fix it. And you just don't have to panic if that's the case, and just be very meticulous to find where are the files that you install. Okay, the program was successfully installed. Press finish to close the wizard. Finish. All right. So that's it. Now, I'm curious to see if we go to the scripts, you will see that there's nothing in there, right? Okay. If we go to the data folder, here is the mod actually. So it has a Lua, it has its own data folder, and there is the user empire script, you see? So when you launch the mod, this script will load in the main one, in here where we were. It will load in there, so the game recognizes what has to launch, and depending on the options that you select in the launcher, it will write the text file directly. So when you click on the icons, say, I want to play with this faction, I want to play the early campaign, the late, whatever, all those stuffs, whatever mods are using, it will be written by the mod directly, and you don't have to do anything at all. And when you exit the mod, it will recover all your vanilla files, so you don't have to do anything at all. You see files there. This is just in case if you want to actually check. Look at how many things that start list, US, Quebec, I guess, Norway, Mexico, blah blah blah. So here are the Afghanistan, I guess, is that Colombia. So the different factions that is unlocking. And actually, I wanted to check this because if you have followed my channel, I did a Colombian units pack campaign with the all factions mod, and I didn't want to. There's another pack with Mexico made by the same developers that they look very cool. And I wanted to see if by any chance we can do it in here. However, because this mod uses its own user script, it's gonna be harder. So this actually what it's giving us is the starting position of Mexico to play as them, but it doesn't change the units. So I guess that if I want to, let me open here, see what it says. So it's empty. Once you select things, it will add. So probably if I want to play as Mexico with the Mexican units pack, I will have to add here the details of that unit pack and save it. And then, of course, I can't play with another faction because otherwise probably it's going to create a mess. But anyway, that would be more advanced stuff. So let's just go for the mod. This is just the installation. We did place the Empire Total factions. I just want to check here is there's any. Yeah, Empire Total factions. So we have the Hellas, we have the Empires of Destiny, and the Empire Total factions. It did create a file in there, but we don't have to touch anything. It says. So let's see and find out if that's the case. Okay, I don't know if it would be better to actually restart the computer or whatever, but normally it is recommended, but since I'm already recording, let's see. So we have the Steam is running. Oh, now what I'm gonna do, where the heck is the, here it is. I'm gonna put it here with my other self-folded mods that I call them. It probably has another name, but that's what how I call them. So let's click in here and see if the game launches, or see if we have the launcher is here, so that's good. File. Oh, here you can go directly to the user script. AI enable or disable, so you can choose. Let's check actually on the page in here. So we have the launcher. Here you can choose to play one early campaign with all factions playable. So this would be 1700s. Late campaign with all factions playable, which would be 1821, I think, right? And then Warpath campaign with all factions playable, including emergent. Well, that would be interesting actually to play as Mexico in the Warpath campaign. The Warpath map, that is more regions in there, even though you can't go out of that theater. Any emergent in early or in late campaign, select early or late radio button under emergent button and then hit emergent. Sorry, I didn't understand that very well. Any emergent in early or in late campaign. Select early or late, so early, for example, 1700, and then hit emergent. So first hit one of these and then emergent, I guess. Okay, what else? In 2.1 version, options page was removed, blah blah blah. File, so file would be here, right? Easy access of user script and preferences files, as well as save game folder. So I guess if we want to change the user script, you can just click in there and there it is. Look at that, you don't even have to go to the data folder, etc. You just do it from the launcher, and here you can type whatever and to add mods to this. Okay, what else? Enable or disable mods, campaign AI and battle AI. So we can try that first, and then you can change. Actions. Check files and restore utilities. Check files will find all files, if any, that are not vanilla or they do not belong to the mod. No further action is taken. It just shows you which ones are not from the mod. If you want to delete it, you delete it yourself, and that's cool. That doesn't delete it, otherwise could take out your extra mods that want to add. Have in mind that it will restore any start post and script files it finds in main with vanilla. Okay, more context. By Victims campaign is an early all playable campaign with some additional changes he has made to the blah blah blah. And a troubleshooter. Okay. So let's launch and see, just to try something and see if this works. So let's go early campaign. And let's go. Oh, it's launching already. So I couldn't check the emergent. Did it launch the game, or did it just load the scripts? Nothing is happening, so okay. Why is it late campaign? I think yes. Actually, there's a bug in the launcher. I read it somewhere in down here. It's the other way around. Actually, when you click early, is late, and when you click late, this is the early campaign. So, okay. I don't know if we have to do it again. Let's click. It's loading the start post, etc. And I guess this is a late campaign. Let's click emergent. Wait until this disappears over there. Yeah, I just remembered right now because I did normally when I check the mods and all that, I go through the threads to see, you know, if someone says, oh, there's a problem with this or with that. Okay, so we are in the late campaign, and it gives us Afghanistan, Mamelukes, Naples, and Sicily, Punjab, or US. You will click in here. Or if you want Colombia, Hessen, Hungary, Norway, Ireland, Mexico, Quebec, and Scotland. Let's play as Ireland, for example. Play as Ireland in late grand campaign. And it's loading the files, the start pause, etc. Well, let's wait and let's see if the game launches or what. I don't know if we have to click play in here. It didn't say, right? Blah blah blah. Any emergent in early or late campaign. Select the. We did select the late, then the emergent. And nothing is happening. Oh, yeah, I see like the thinking. I'm gonna wait a little bit because sometimes, you know, the older, and this is an old laptop. Sometimes it takes forever to launch the Total War games. Well, I'm gonna try to click play then. Always start Steam manually and then start ETF using the desktop shortcut. Select your campaign and play. And play, but what? Play, I guess, hit play. Let's try to hit play. And let's see, what did we choose? Ireland, right? See if we can find Ireland or, well, Empire Total Factions. It seems that we succeeded by Hassel Total War. You can see, I didn't try to install this before. I wanted to do recording the video, and I don't do scripted videos and all that, so what you see is what is going on. I don't prepare it. Very professional. Well, normally when you see this icon, this golden icon in there, means that the game is loading. If you see the thinking going around in circles, right? It's like the Windows typical stuff. Sometimes it crashes in the end. But once you see this golden icon, it means that this is loading, even if it takes a long time. Okay, so that's the vanilla. This is the vanilla. There it is. Empire Total Factions. So let's click in there. Alright. And there we have Ireland. So it uses these mini maps that I like a lot from Europe. I don't remember the name. It's one of the mods that I always use. I have the mini mod as well, so, to add. So let's launch it. Now I guess that if you have selected in the launcher a faction, once you enter in here, you have to select the same one. Otherwise, the game will crash. I mean, it would be understandable, right? Because you are launching a start position, etc. Alright, so here we are, Ireland. Now, this mod is Empire Total Factions is very, very old, guys. It's from, I think it's 2013 or something like that. We'll see now when we exit. So, well, I don't hear my clicks. This is a British guy. It's not mine. Yeah, because we are taking this in vanilla. This belongs to Great Britain, right? Now you can see that Scotland, it belongs to Great Britain as well. You have to load in the launcher Scotland if you want to play as them, and Ireland will be Great Britain, but you will start in there. So can we? Yes, we can recruit units and all that. So I don't know if this actually this mod adds Well, it doesn't have portraits, so I would add that stuff myself. The Durango's portraits to this, but the mod works. It seems. The people are unhappy. Why are you so unhappy? Let's do this. Doesn't matter. They are unhappy. So we are gonna have a rebellion right off the bat. I guess we have 7,000. Blah blah blah. Okay. So let me check. Just curiosity. If we go, we are 1783. Okay. Oh, late campaign 1783. Okay. So we don't have all the technologies yet. Okay, we get more chasseurs, Britanniques. So I wonder if you can add other type of mods, including other units as well. Have riflemen, like the additional units mod by Hebalder. Actually, I think it's the same. Mod creator. But anyway, so you can see, you can play as Ireland. Let me exit now, and we check it. All right, so we exit the game. I'm sorry, I had to cut. My family just got home. My daughter was there. Baba, baba. So how do we exit from here? Just close this and that's it. Let's see what it says. Actually, it doesn't really tell you to uninstall. We don't want to uninstall. Moreover, they use when you run ATF, the mod graphical interface is less than that. So I guess we just close the launcher in here. Yes, it worked correctly. Okay, now when I have the doubt because the scripts might be still loaded. Let me check the scripts. Yeah, it's there. So you don't close it like that. It's empty. I'm gonna delete it. Yes, I'm gonna delete it because I'm afraid otherwise it would crash the game. So why it has some crashes in there? I don't think you exit it like that, but it doesn't really tell you how to exit. Now let's run the here and let's see if it's vanilla or we still have Ireland in there, just to make sure that we did exit the mod. Now because the user script was empty, so this shouldn't crash. Okay, yeah. Once we have this icon, you can see there. Now it's launching. All right. So let's go to You can see that the Empire Total Factions is not in there. So we are back to vanilla. It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Okay, so something was done wrong. I don't know, how would you exit then? Oh, restore. Okay, must be that. Actions, check files and restore utilities. Check files. Restore removes any mod files, ETF only, and restores any vanilla files that have temporarily removed for running ETF. Okay, so that's how you exit restore. I mean, what we have done right now. Actually, let me go to the and put back this, restore the selected items, because otherwise maybe the mod don't have it later. So now what we are gonna do is restore. There it is. So what it's doing, and it's gone. So that's how you close the. So yeah, it's for a modder is very clear. What did I do? It went to the last page. For a modder is very clear because they do this over and over. But for common people like you and me, it's hard to follow exactly what something mean, right? For me, it wasn't clear how to, and we already had a crash to desktop. But I love it because this way you can also see that these things happens now. If I go to here, it should be gone. Oh, it's still there, but it is empty. So I'm gonna launch again. After we have restored the files. So what it should have done is restore the vanilla scripting Lua and start pause. That's why it crashed when I tried to launch before, because the mod files were still active and it was conflicting with it. So let's try again and see if now we are vanilla. And if we are vanilla, what I'm gonna do is try another one. We're gonna launch the Hellas for the Greece mod, right? Or the Empires of Destiny. And again, see if we can play different mods at the same time without any issues. So when this circle goes around, now we have the icon, so the game is launching. Now, let's see if it works also. Single player and campaign. There it is. Okay. So now, see, this is the vanilla flags, etc. So now we are vanilla again. Let's just launch it to make sure. And this video is gonna be very long, but I hope this is useful for people that are starting or wanting to mod the game as well. And at the same time, I'm trying the Empire factions for myself.
Your first priority should be to.
Thank you, lady. I don't need your advice. And there it is. So we are in there, and you can see the Ireland is Great Britain, etc. and all that. Okay, so let's exit to Windows. We are vanilla right now. Good. So now what I'm gonna do is try to launch the Hellas mod that I have installed. And if you remember here, there's a file called Hellas. It has the installation it was practically the same as this one. This actually, I think I can. This is the crash that we just had. I think I can delete this. I don't need it anymore in here. It was just to install the files, and uninstall must be one of these. But anyway, let's click in here. If we are in vanilla, there it is. Start. So file also shows you the user script if you want. It's empty. Preferences, blah blah blah. Utilities. Restore vanilla. So here's how we come out of the mod. Otherwise, you can just close it, I guess. But the next time that you launch the game, you will have the same mod running, right? So let's click start. And I guess now I did launch this before. I don't remember right now. It's launching the game. Okay. Always wait a little because you know the Empire is quite slow, and in my case this computer is also old. So Hellas. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a few more seconds, and if not, I'm just gonna press play. Because I don't remember where do I have. You can see that I have a million stuff. Actually, it's not far away. Yeah, there was an update that you had to install as well. It's not launching, so I believe we have to click play. Changes, This is talking about the mod, the fix. No, let's just press play and see if it works. And if it crashes, just don't panic. Oh, there it is. So it did work this time. If it crashes, just retrace the stuff and make the changes, etc. It's not gonna break the computer. I had 100, so if I crash to desktop trying mods and all that. So it's launching. We have the icon in there.
Sega.
All right. All right, Hellas, the great idea. So Hellas mod, and there you are. Bavaria, blah blah blah. Where is Greece actually? Because that's the main thing to play this mod. Okay, Hellas. So there it is. Let's start the game, just to make sure that is running. So with this, what I want to show you is that if you want to have several mods at the same time in your computer, this is the easiest. Whenever you, I think the American Civil War, for example, is also with an installer. So it will be a folder mod like this, and there it is. We are Hellas. Now, if you want to do additional changes, like this already adds a ton of units, etc., and I think it has a graphical stuff. But if you want to add something, you will have to go to the user script from the mod. So anyway, this works, right? Our ministers. These guys are not. This one has its own portrait, but the others don't. What about? I think the generals actually. Yeah, they do have. So we have Theodoros Kolokotronis, that is a historical character, and Nikitaras the Turcophagos also. And these are the units and all that. Okay, so let's go out again. So if we wanted to do some changes, you would go to the user script, and here you will have to add whatever other mod you would, I don't know, maybe zip icons that look like Napoleonic or whatever, something like that. But anyway, now what we're gonna do is restore vanilla. Restore successful. So we are vanilla again. Now to make sure that it is that's right, I'm gonna launch Empires of Destiny. Now remember, if it's not vanilla, the game will crash. Let me just check to make sure here. There is a user empire. So there is a script that is empty. So if it's empty, there's no load order for mods, and there are no mods in the data folder, so it shouldn't crash. But I prefer to delete it, actually. I'm gonna delete it to make sure that we don't have a crash. And it's empty anyway, so that's it. And if you go to the data folders, I don't know why it's giving me another crash in here. We didn't have a crash. If you go to data, we don't have any extra files or anything. Alright, so now let's try Empires of Destiny. My goodness, that was loud. Here we are. Empire campaigns. Single player campaigns menu. Oh, this is the vanilla, but with submods from this mod package. This is the Destiny campaigns. This is the mod campaigns. Advanced options. This actually has a ton of stuff that you can. Well, that's very loud. Campaign options. 2 tons per year building. So you have, there's a ton of stuff that you can enable. I'm just not gonna waste time with that. I'm just gonna go to Destiny campaigns. We have, I guess this is the 1700. I don't remember exactly. The late campaign, uprising, causa belli. Oh, you can do a custom campaign. Advanced options. So let's go for uprising. I think is for the warpath. I know that. Yeah. Okay. So late campaign. Operation completed. Oh, I think it's gonna crash actually. You don't have to click there, you have to click on the play button. I did install this a long time ago. I didn't play much of it. Yeah, it crashed. Doesn't matter. Now we go to Empire Total War pack files are missing. What do you mean are missing? We should be vanilla. Some pack files are missing. Let's see. Well, let's see if that's true or not. Let me click in here and see if it launches the Empire of Destinies. Empires of Destiny, sorry. Show me the icon. Show me the gold icon, please. But we have already tried two, the Empire Total Factions and the Hellas mod, and you can see that it works. If this doesn't work, I will have to check exactly in the data folder if maybe I was using other mods before. Maybe I deleted something that it wasn't, but it wouldn't have worked with the other mods anyway. It's taking a long time. I also have crashes with a user script file. That's why I deleted it. Okay, so I have restarted the computer actually, and let's try again. Maybe it's because what was? Okay, so it's telling me the same thing. Please validate your Empire installation with Steam before playing. This is the vanilla actually. So the vanilla actually should work. Okay, instead of clicking play, I'm gonna click play in here. Because I had that issue the first time I installed the mod. That clicking here actually doesn't work until I found somewhere that you shouldn't click on there for some reason. Let's see if it works, and if not, well, I will have to find exactly why it's not launching. The game was launching, but up to here, and then it didn't go through. Maybe you need a half an hour to go in, because there's a ton of files actually. No, it crashed. Yeah. Okay. Now the thing is that if I validate the game files as is telling me here, it might give me a new empire.x, and I'm using one before the launch, before the update in May 2023. Because with the new one, some people told me that mods like the Empire Total Factions, it wasn't working and all that. Well, 2 out of 3. I'm gonna leave it here because it's already a very, very long video, and if anyone is I did run this game, this mod before. We'll have to check now exactly where it is, and it's gonna take me time, and it's probably the same time that we have already been going on with this video. The next one, what I will do is do what's it called? Let me just, while I'm talking, let me just click to see if it launches the vanilla, or now it has the. Yeah, I think we are in vanilla again. I will do a tailored campaign. So I'm gonna try some mods that unlocks factions, and then I'm gonna be adding graphical units and things like that, icons and all that. So if someone is interested, you know, to tailor your campaign, give you an idea of where to look for mods and how to install them. Yeah, this is the vanilla now, 1700 and all that. So it didn't work with Empires of Destiny. He says that something is missing. However, this is running, so I don't know exactly what is telling me that that is missing. Now the only thing, those files from before the patch in May 2023, I have them, and I have uploaded them to
Your first priority.
to a ModDB page. You can see that this works, so we are in vanilla again, no problem. I have a page on ModDB, and you can from there actually get them. I do have a copy with me. Pre-update 2023. So you have to add this. If you are interested, for some reason some mod doesn't work or whatever, you just can download it from ModDB and copy these files and paste it on the on your main folder. It would be your Empire Total War folder. So probably what I would do if I want to play that mod is do what it's telling me. You go to install files, and here verify integrity of game files. Let's try it. And this might take a while though. Okay, so it seems that it did acquire something. Updating, you can see there, it's gonna change my empire.x, the executable, for sure. See if it tells me here how many files or whatever. Verifying. There it is. See, give me a new executable. That I'm not sure I really wanna want that. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see now if it launches. I would probably just change the files again. You can see the date, 17th of May 2020 is the executable that I had, and now it has a new one from today, and also the Steam API has a different date. Yeah. Okay. Let's see now what this says. Destiny campaigns, Destiny lead campaign. Okay, nothing is launching now, so it seems that it's okay. Let's launch the game. And we made it all the way to here before. Let's see if now the mod wants to launch or what. Now with those files that they gave me now, other mods might not work. And it didn't. So still something wrong in there. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Disabling. Okay, so now we should be vanilla again. Disabling the mod files, etc. Okay, I will have to check exactly where it is if we want to play that mod. If it doesn't work in the end, what you could do is just uninstall everything. Everything meaning that if you click here and install, you would also have to delete the main folder, because there's gonna be stuff in there, and the scripts. This one, go here and delete this empire as well, and start it over again if there's no way to make it run. Anyway, in the next video we will do a tailored campaign with several mods, etc. And well, the 2 of 3 worked. This one didn't work in the end. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope this helps you, and if you have questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, see you with the next one. Bye bye for now.